What makes a tensor a tensor? Well, a tensor is a relationship between two vectors. So suppose I tell you that if we have this vector here, let's draw it properly. If we have this vector here and we apply some tensor to it, then the result will be this vector here. And the action of the tensor has been to change the one vector into the other. So we could, let's see, we could label this first vector u and the tensor a tilde and the second vector v. Then the relationship between them would be v is given by the tensor a tilde u. Okay, and an important point to recognize is that if this is generally valid, this relationship should work on any vector u. Like, for example, maybe there would be another vector u like this, and if you multiplied the tensor onto it, it would have the same effect of moving it to the counterclockwise a little bit and extending its length, maybe about like that. And the tensor will take any vector u and convert it into a new vector. Okay? Now you could come along and impose a coordinate system on this whole batch of information here. Like, say, here is a possible coordinate system, and all of these vectors and tensors would have some kind of values for the numbers that go in the different positions within them. Or, if you preferred, you could come along and define a different coordinate system. Like, say, maybe the new coordinate system would look like this. Well, that's not very good. Like this, and like that. That's getting kind of messy. But the point is, this relationship here would still hold. The transformed A times the transformed U would equal the transformed V. And we have shown mathematically in class that if this is true, then A has to obey the following relationship. Its transformed form, A prime ij, has to be its original form, A, say, jk, times a rotation matrix C, that shouldn't have been a J, hang on, back up, A, KL, times the rotation matrix C, K, I, C, L, J. Okay, so if you want to prove that something is a tensor, you can do it mathematically using this expression right here, or you can do it by showing directly that it works in any coordinate system.